So we're on day 10 and we need to have the discussion about moisturisers, Loz, really, don't we?
Yeah.
It is a really integral part of your home care regime, and it is also a complete minefield when it comes to what to use. So I've got Loz back with me here. Thought what better actually than just to get somebody to pick my brains and ask me some questions about this topic, and hopefully it will help you guys as well. But don't forget, if you've got any questions of your own, just comment at the bottom, and I'll do my best to come back to as many as I can. So what do you use at the moment? Are you using moisturiser? Is that something you're familiar with?
I do use moisturiser, however it's usually whatever Mum buys me.
Okay.
I don't really have a set moisturiser.
Okay, so you kind of just sort of chop and change, and it's a budget thing, I guess, as well, isn't it, a little bit?
And also I do find it quite hard to differentiate the differences between all the moisturisers, like some are for oily skin, some are for dry skin. I never really know which one I should buy.
Okay, well that's a really good point actually, because it's also really difficult to determine what your skin type is, and we're going to be doing a video about that, so make sure you watch the one that we'll be chatting a little bit more along those lines to help you out with that. But if you don't have an expert like myself that you can pop and see, you need to just be aware that the reason that there are different moisturisers for different skin types is because of the oil content in there, basically. So if you have got oily shine, like constant oily shine, it's there pretty much all of the time, or really by kind of lunchtime you're getting that oily shine, you want to go for a slightly lighter moisturiser because it's not going to have as much oil content, so you're not going to be adding to the oil. If though, as soon as you've kind of washed or cleansed your skin in the morning, your skin feels tight and dry, sometimes you can kind of get that feeling, that's when you're going to want a product that is aimed more for a drier skin type. So they are going to have more oils in. One of my favourite ingredients for moisturisers is called hyaluronic acid. And hyaluronic acid is found in the body, and it kind of acts like a big moisture holding sponge, so it sucks and drags moisture into the skin, so that's a good ingredient to have a look for as well.
Brilliant. And going back to the point about budget, how much should I be spending on my moisturiser? Because obviously you have some that are so expensive and others which are really cheap. So
absolutely, a really good question. Now, the products that we use and recommend in my skin lounges, they are high-end, they are quite expensive, and unfortunately it does always go back to you get what you pay for. So you do get more quality if you do spend a little bit more. However, there are some really good ingredients out there now on the high street, so you can go and find hyaluronic acid in a lot of products that you can buy in our big kind of chemist stores, so you don't have to always spend an absolute fortune. And actually, a little tip for you when you're applying a moisturiser to make it last longer and for it to be more effective, always apply it within 60 seconds of washing your skin. So that goes for face and body, and leave your skin very slightly damp, because then when you put your moisturiser on, the water will then help to draw that moisture in. So so it'll make it last a bit longer and give you a little bit of extra hydration. Thank you, Loz. So that's how to moisturise.